They just walked up behind me right when I started recording. This car was driving by on the street too. I didn't see what it was. It was probably a gang stalker, and they just walked up behind me and sneezed right when I started, right when I hit the live button. But on my walk on the way over here, there was another fire truck siren going off. And then the horn was going off synchronized. The siren was turning on synchronized. And then he just drove around with his fire truck, setting off a siren, doing a fake street theater emergency. That's not an actual emergency. It's just a fire truck driving around. And now there's 2 white cars syncing up at the intersection right now. And there's just constantly stalkers around me all day. And I'm surrounded by fake people, and I don't know who's real anymore. And people in my family are in on it, and all the people that I thought were my friends are in on it. And I'm just like completely alone out here, surrounded by fake people that are stalking me. But it's a nice sunny day, you know. The clouds look normal. They don't look like chemtrail clouds today. You got some little wispy clouds over there, but looks like regular clouds for the most part. It's a pretty nice day. Got the trees over here. The trees are real. That's my friend. That's my only friend, is a tree over there. That's the only real person around here other than me. Is that tree. Even the animals are fake. Or like, I don't know which animals are real anymore. I'm sure not all of them are fake, but I don't know which ones are real anymore. Because people's pets be syncing on me all the time. I'm like, are they robots or microchipped or what's going on with them? They synchronize on me like a robot, like a remote-controlled robot animal. So I don't know who's real anymore. I don't know which animals are real anymore. That tree's real. That's all I know. The tree and the grass and me. That's the only thing I know that's real out here. Everything else is questionable. And some people, like, there's gotta be real people out here, but I don't know which ones. Genuinely, I don't. And that's just kind of sick how they just, like, make it so you don't know who's real anymore. And then you're just isolated in the world, and you don't know who's real and who to trust anymore. And you don't know. And you don't know the motives behind these gang stalkers either. You don't know if, like, some of them act like they don't want to do it, but are they just acting? I think some of them genuinely don't want to do it, but then some of them are just acting like that to play with your emotions. I think it's both. But then it's like you can't tell like who's being genuine anymore. You don't know who's real anymore. You don't know what's real anymore. That's just kind of sick how they just psychologically torture and psychologically, like, confuse your brain and your whole nervous system and give you, like, basically, like, PTSD when you see a white car. Even if it's not a gang stalker coming, you just see another white car coming, and you're like, oh shit, here's another one, what's it gonna do now? And then it doesn't do anything, you're like, well, was that a regular car or not? I don't even know. And it was just a guy driving by regular with a white car, but you don't know. Like, it was another TI driving by, maybe, but you think it's maybe a gang stalker because it's white. Because you just see white gang stalkers all day. Because the gang stalkers sensitize white cars on you all day. And now you just have white car PTSD. Like me. And they've just been constantly driving around me the whole time, talking, as always. Synchronizing at the intersection. And then there's children screaming synchronized on the way over here. I think they're just playing though. They weren't doing the painful screaming like they do sometimes where it sounds like they're actually in pain. They're just playing, I think. But a lot of times, in case you're new here, I hear children screaming synchronized like they're in pain, like they're actually in pain, like they're being shocked by a clown machine. Like the Skynet clown machine is shocking the children with a directed energy weapon or something like that. In case you're new here, I hear that all the time. I hear children screaming and crying synchronized around me as I walk by them and as I walk by corners and crosswalks and intersections. I just think that's worth repeating a billion times too, because it's fucked up how I just hear children screaming synchronized like they're in pain around me. Like, what the fuck is that shit? Why do I hear children screaming synchronized in pain around me? Why do I hear children screaming synchronized in pain around me? Why do people stalk me with their children? Why do they walk by me with their babies in their arm? And especially if they say I'm on a terrorist watch list. Hey, here goes another siren. I bet that's another siren stalker. It's been so many siren stalkers the last week. Just so many times per day. It's like fire trucks, it's just so many fires going off, I guess. It's a lot of fires lately. Like, everybody's house is on fire lately. Is it gonna come drive by me or something? I think this is an ambulance though, but I don't know if this is a stalker or not, but it's probably a stalker. I don't know, but there's been a million fires the last week, apparently, because I just hear fire trucks all the time. And they start up the siren synchronized with what I'm doing, and then they set off the horn synchronized with what I'm doing. If I'm walking around, they do it as I walk by corners and stuff. And then if I'm sitting in my apartment, they do it right as I pick up a book, or right as I sit up, or right as I stretch, or whatever. Or as I roll over in bed, or whatever. They're setting off the fire truck sirens, and the fire truck horns, and the ambulance sirens, and the police sirens, and the tornado sirens, and all types of sirens and sound effects. Just any type of sound effect that you can possibly imagine, and train horns. Just everything. So I don't know if that ambulance was a synchronizer siren or not, but there was a fire truck before I started recording. And again, it's like it might not be a synchronizer siren, but it's just every time I hear a siren now, I'm like, is that another one? You know, they just make it so that every time I hear a siren, I'm like, is that another one? That's kind of like disgusting, right? Right. Right. I think this white car is a stalker. He just pulled up, and then she was walking up to that blue truck right at the same time that it pulled up. So let's see if there's some stalkers. Are they stalkers? It's driving by me at the corner of the house. There's someone hitting their lock button. What car was that? Here comes a white SUV right on time. I thought this was gonna be another white car. Okay. Well, it's a blue and a red car. There's a silver car over there when that silver car drives by me. Yeah. There's a butterfly. Here comes a white SUV. This has a 64 license plate. And there's just a bunch of black cars, I think, syncing up with each other. That's right at the corner of that house. Gotta be a stalker. And then there's a white car driving out in front of me at the same time. And then oh, there's a church bell that starts ringing right after that white SUV turns out on the street, and there's other white cars pulling up. Now it's like a bunch of white stockheads. Yep, there you go. Told you. I knew that was the white stockheads. This is probably a stockhead. Oh, this stockhead, and then I got a white SUV right next to me at the same time. And then there's a white truck, and then there's a white SUV, probably the red car. And then she's smiling like something is hilarious. She's smiling at me like something is so funny. So I know she's a stockhead. That's a white stockhead. This white truck started driving right next to me like a stockhead. Motorcycle is a stockhead. They're getting in the white truck over there at the same time he drives by me. There's a white SUV in front of me. That was probably a stockhead. You're gonna close the door. You're gonna walk around the truck right now. This car's right there. It's probably a stockhead. Just can't walk up 1 block without seeing a stockhead. Can't even walk a quarter of a block. I don't know, he didn't have the special license plate or anything, but he was right there at the corner. He's probably a stockhead. One of these cars is a stockhead. At least. Sometimes it's not obvious until I get to the intersection, and then it's really obvious. Or just sometimes they'll just walk out and get in the car right next to me. They'll just be standing on their front porch, and then they'll walk in the house right when I walk by the house. And they'll have a red shirt on too. I think this is the guy that was synchronizing on me the other day, I think. White stockhead. He's turning in front of me at the corner of the house. I see 2 white cars driving out simultaneously up there. And like they drive out perfectly timed with each other too. Like it's not like they're like that black car turned right when the silver car drove by me. And then there's a white SUV driving up when he turns. And that car was probably a stockhead. I think he had a B9 license plate. And that has a 55 license plate. And it's at the corner. And then this white SUV is backing up and parking now. And he probably started backing up when that car drove by me. That's an 86 license plate. It's probably a stockhead. That's white stockhead. That is a white stockhead too, probably. And then they're gonna get out of the stock car right now. They're gonna get out of the stock car. This car is pulling up right now with an 86.4, 86, and 6.4. This school bus is turning right now like a stockhead. I used to always see the school buses stockhead. That's a 22 license plate, loud car driving by me as the white truck drove in front of me. Probably just a bunch of stockheads. Again, just more of them. They just got an endless supply of them, I guess. Because everybody is a stockhead. Like this white truck turning right next to me. Apparently it's the cool thing to be a stockhead, stockbot, Gestapo, Stasi, stockbot, stockhead, stalkernator, Nazi, a Nazi stockhead. Apparently that's the cool thing to be, is a Nazi stockhead, stockbot, Gestapo, Stasi, shit stain, white car. This car is pulling up like a stockhead with a 77 license plate, stalking me with a 77 stock plate. taking off like a stalker that's angry that I'm recording him stalking me. White stock truck right now. And a bunch of white cars with it. And then this is a black car, and I saw a black car over there, and that black car is pulled up, I think. And that black car is pulling up right now, right after he drives through there. And then they're getting a silver car, and it's a black car, you know. And there's another black car pulling up when he pulls up. The black car. And there's another black car driving out. I think is another black car. That's an 86 license plate. And then I see another black car, and there's a white car. And then there's another white car. He drove by me. There's a lot of stockheads out here. Like a lot of them. Like the entire town apparently. Like everybody. That's a 900 license plate. It's a 29 license plate too. And then did this blue car just pull up with the red car, I think? Probably. There's another red car next to it and another red car pulling up next to me at the same time. And two white cars pulling up the exact same time. You see all these stalkers around me, bro? Isn't that fucked up? Look at this 7784 stockhead. Look at this FedEx stockhead at the center of the street. And it's a blue stockhead with the other blue stockhead and the red stockhead. And it's probably another red stockhead. Look at all the stockheads. Aren't they some stockheads? I think there's a red car in front of me sinking with that red car. There's this white SUV, gotta be a stockhead right here. It's turning right here at the corner. Is that a stockhead? There's another white SUV as it turns by me over here. I think he had the camel hat. Oh, he's got a 77 license plate. These stockheads. But yeah, it's like they do crazier things when I'm not recording usually. Like last night, they just had this helicopter flying up behind me, and then there's red and blue and white at the door where they stalk me at all the time. But like they had this helicopter flying up behind me, and I started recording it on Instagram. But then he just like flew off to the side of me. I don't know if he was coming to fly over me or what, and he didn't because I started recording or what. But it's like when I'm not recording though, they just want to get my attention and like make me keep recording or something. I don't know. Like they just do crazier things when I'm not recording, make all types of crazy like noise harassment. They just go crazier with it. Just take advantage, and especially when I'm at my jobs with the workplace mobbing, they just do really blatant, obvious things. School bus right here, there you go, I told you, the school buses are always synchronizing on me. He's driving by right there. Black car right there. And a white SUV. And a white truck right here, the military license plate. And then what? A stockhead? Someone getting a 93 stock car right now? Someone getting a 93 stock car and then taking off right as I walk by it. And there's another red car over there. And then there's a white SUV driving by it when it drives forward right next to me. And it's also right here. And there's There's another white SUV behind the white SUV. He's probably a stockhead. And then like 50% of these cars are probably stockheads. This white car is pulling up right now like a stockhead. That white truck is probably just a little late. This white car and this white car are stockheads. This white van is a stockhead. He's got a red shirt in the white stock car. He's got a red stock shirt. There's a white stock car at the center of the stocking street. Every gang stocking day, they just do all the same gang stocking shit with the blue and the red and the white. And there's another guy getting out of a red truck over there. He's probably another red gang stalker syncing up with the other red gang stalker. And that was a blue car. He's like getting across the street there. I don't know. You just gotta send out 1,000,000 gang stalkers every time I walk up a block, and they're all different people every time. Sometimes they're the same people looping back around again. That white car was right there like a stockhead. Where's the next stockhead getting an 88 license plate right next to me? Right here too. There's a car driving by at the same time. It's probably a stockhead. What a bunch of stockheads. What a white stockhead right here. Again. What a bunch of sink addicted stock snorters. What a sink snorter. Snorting the sink powder. The white SUV colored sink powder. Zombies, white zombies, white zombie cars. White school bus zombie, white zombie, white zombies and school bus zombies. White zombies and motorcycle zombies and school bus zombies. That's crazy. Just a bunch of zombies. Just a ton of zombies. Just a ton of zombies. I'm just looking at all the zombies outside. Yeah, it's a lot of zombies out there working for a satanic cult. I just start randomly walking back outside, and then right when I go out the door, a zombie. There's this white SUV pulling up. There's a bunch of red cars right now. And then there's a white SUV right now. A zombie. A zombie. Here come the zombies again. There's a zombie with a red shirt and a white SUV. Huh? This is an 86 license plate right at the door. That guy on the motorcycle is like, stop. Like, no, I'm in public. I can record anything. You stop. You zombie. There's a black car driving around the parking lot of the VFW over there. He's probably a zombie because there's nobody else over there. Driving out now. What's he gonna do? Sync up with a black car pulling up to the intersection right now. Drives out on the street right when it pulls up. And then there's a white car at the same time. He's got a red shirt in the white car. This is a 113. It's probably A113, and that's a 55 whitey. And this is probably a silver and black gang stalker. This is probably a white gang stalker. Is that a white gang stalker or what? Is that a zombie or what? Was that a community harasser zombie stockhead or what? Is that someone that is deliberately harassing people or what? Should people share these videos around and expose gang stalking crimes against humanity or what? Should people share all my videos and all the gang stalking simulation and all these channels videos or what? Should people be sharing these videos every day or what? Should people other than the TIs on YouTube be sharing these videos or what? I think so. I think everybody should be sharing these videos around and showing that there's zombies everywhere. Driving around people to stalk them, to drive them crazy, to ruin their lives and make them kill themselves and sabotage them and slander them and gaslight them and psychologically torture them and physically torture them with directed energy weapons. And just drive around them all day strategically as they walk up to intersections with white cars and all types of zombie cars. And fly planes over them and drive sirens around and do all types of synchronizer things. Isn't that fucked up? They do that all day. Shouldn't people share the videos around other than the TIs? Like I post about this every day online on social media, and I just share all these videos. I just make all these videos of this happening just nonstop, and just nobody shares the videos. There's like a couple people who say that they believe me and stuff, but even they won't share the videos. Why won't they share the videos? I mean, maybe they just don't want to be stalked like me or something, but like, we're all like in the same thing. Like, everybody's being spied on, and like the only hope of ever changing this is by exposing it is the first thing. So why don't people share the videos around of this happening all day, every day? Because this is the reason why the world is fucked. This is the reason why everything is rigged. This is the reason why mass shootings happen. This is the reason why people go missing. This is the reason why everything is rigged. So why don't people share the videos around of this happening all day, every day when I walk around? and other people's channels. Why don't they share the videos around of this happening? They just pull up robotically right at the curb. This white truck just turned right at that curb. I thought he was coming this way. This person with the red shirt just walked off the sidewalk right when I walked onto it. It just happens nonstop when I walk around. Or if I just sit around, or if I'm just sitting in my apartment and they're making sounds outside. Like, why? Why is there someone with a red shirt getting into a military license plate car directly next to me and starting it directly next to me right now? Why is she doing that directly next to me? This white truck is backing up right when I walk through the alley. This video is extremely obvious again. Another extremely obvious video, the 1000th one. And yet nobody can share one single video ever. Why? White truck. Why is there a white truck driving by me right here? You know? Why is it right there? Oh, I saw someone with a red shirt in front of me too. Is there gonna be a white car right here when I get here? This guy just got out of this car right now. Is he a gang stalker? Probably. His red shirt. They're gonna start walking right now. Yep, he started walking right there. Did you see it? He closed the trunk at the other corner. And they're gonna walk up on the sidewalk right next to me with a red shirt. With a red shirt. Why? There's the whitey right there. This thing's starting right next to me. Every time I see these things, they're gang stalking. Different ones, not the same one every time. But every time I see one of those things, it's a gang stalker. There's 2 blue cars and a school bus. They look like some gang stalkers. And every time I see the school bus, I think it's gang stalking. I think every time. I saw a red car and a red car at the corner. And then right when I walk up to the intersection, there's something waiting to drive up strategically with me every time. And it's a white car, and probably that car and that white car. You know, probably the Schwann's truck and the white car and the white car. And a few other cars, and they're driving black and silver cars, whatever they're doing. I'm gonna look back at the video and I'm gonna see what it is. There's a white van, a white semi at the same time. They look like some stock heads, perfectly timed with each other right next to me. They look like some stock heads. The rest of them, I just don't know really, but then I'll look back at the video and I'll see like, oh, it was a black car here and a silver car here, and then it was a silver car here and a black car here, or whatever. This white SUV is right there, and that silver car is probably stalking with it. Yeah, it's got a 5593 license plate. This gets deeper and deeper all the time. Zombies. Zombies. There's another white zombie right here. Remember, there's a white SUV here the last time I walked by here just 5 seconds ago. Oh, zombies. And that truck in front of it is an 86 license plate. He's probably a zombie. There's a red and a blue zombie, I think. And there's a black and a silver zombie, I think. And he's walking out with the red shirt again. He's gonna be a zombie. There's a white zombie right there. He's walking out right now. Is that a zombie? Is that a white zombie car right now? Oh, is that another white zombie car pulling up to the intersection right now? Is this another white zombie truck? I think it's the zombies being zombies again. I think the zombies are out here being zombies again. This blue truck was driving by me at the corner when the red car was going through the intersection. But they're zombies. I bet $1 million. White zombie at the harbor bar door. That's a C3 license plate. He was right at the corner of Harbor Bar. And that's a white zombie. He's a little late for the red door, but it's a white zombie. I bet $1 trillion. Who wants to bet me? That car was turning in front of me at the corner of the building with the C3 license plate. I don't know about that car at the crosswalk. Probably another gang stalker. They just got an infinite supply of these. Driving by it like a zombie again. Just got an infinite supply of them like they spawn out of a portal. There's a white zombie driving up over there now. And then what's this? A black and a silver car? Yeah. And he's got a military license plate on the silver truck. And then there's another silver. Oh, it's tan. Okay. Is this the white zombie again that I saw at the last intersection? The same one. He's got a red shirt on, and the lady in the passenger seat is staring at me like, oh my god, he's recording. Or like, she's like trying to make me feel like, I don't know. There's 2 white zombies there. This is a white zombie, I think. Is it another white zombie car? Is this another white zombie car? Is everybody in a white zombie car around me? Is that another white zombie car driving by the white zombie car? Zombies, man. Now what's this white zombie car gonna do now? Yeah, when they keep distracting me. I keep forgetting to say things, but like the C3 license plate, you know, they do gematria on the license plates. He's parking right now as this one drives by me at the crosswalk. They're both black. And I saw black and silver over at the intersection. And then probably a silver zombie truck. And then it has a 77 license plate and it's turned off right next to me, and there's another black car driving by it. And then they just started jingling this thing over here that they always do. The sound machine. And they probably did that right when I walked by the 77 black car. And then I think it was a blue and a red and a white when that person on the bike rolled up. And then is it a zombie? I don't know if it was a zombie or not. Don't know, it's not a zombie anymore. There's a white SUV, you know, he's probably a zombie. That white truck that just drove through, he's probably a zombie. You know, they're probably zombies. There's always a white car pulling up to the intersection right when the light turns, like a white SUV, like all the time. Pretty much every time I walk up to an intersection, there's a white car at the corner of the bank, like a zombie. Is there any more zombies for me? Did you run out of zombies yet? I'm just gonna keep walking around until they run out of zombies. It's bound to happen eventually, right? They can't have an infinite supply of zombies, right? Man, how many zombies can you possibly have in one town for one person? Is there any other TIs in town or just me? Why are all the zombies coming after me? Go stalk someone else. I mean, or don't do that. Don't stalk anyone ever again. Stop being a zombie. Hey, if you're a stockhead, you should stop being a zombie. Don't you think? I think so. I think you should stop being a zombie. Like this silver and black car right now, and then that white car driving out over there right now. They should stop being a zombie, I think. Hey, you should stop being a zombie, I think. Don't you think? I think. Maybe it's because I think. Maybe it's because I use my brain and I think with it. Like, there's red and blue. I don't know what they're synchronizing with. They're synchronizing. And this red car is pulling up behind me right as that red car drove in front of me. I think it was coming up behind me right there. And then there goes that black car again. And there's a silver car in front of me at the same time. I think he has a skull and crossbones on his shirt. And then he takes off turning right when the white truck is directly in front of me. And then I saw a white car and a school bus way down the street. I think they were stalking. And the white truck is turning right now over there. And then there's a silver truck driving out, and that's the black car, remember, and it's probably the black and silver sync. And there's some white cars driving out, 3 of them all at once. And he's going on the door over there. I don't know if he's stalking me, but put all the rest of these things are some zombies, though. Whole zombie horde out here. I saw someone ride by me on a bike over there. I think he was being a zombie right at the corner of the building. This white car and that white truck, zombies. That's a 68. It's out of the corner. And then these white cars pulling up simultaneous with each other. And then there's probably zombies over at the other intersection over there. There's zombies all around. There's silver and black zombies right now. There's someone walking up to the corner right now. A child. Someone is using their child to stalk me. This white car is driving out like a stockhead right now. This is a 93 stockhead right now. This is a 55 stockade. And this car is turning in front of me at the same time. And then there's a silver car driving by me at the same time. The black car turns in front of me. And then there's white stockade here. And then there's someone walking in front of me at the same time. And then this red car is a gang stalker, is it? I think it's a gang stalker. I think that's a 99. Hey, there's a white gang stalker with his arm out the window. He's got a B2 license plate. Hey, it's probably another red gang stalker right at the door where they gang stalked me. Is there a red gang stalker? I think this is a blue car. You know, this is probably a gang stalker, and this white SUV and that white car is turning over there at the same time as it drives in front of me, and that's definitely a gang stalker. Yeah, they're still gang stalkered up out here. I mean, I know, like, they're gonna always be, but, like, I'm just saying, though. What? Whitey bot. And then he's gonna drive by me at the other bank corner. Oh, he's not? Okay. This car has a 84 license plate. Let's see if this syncs up quick. Let's just make sure that every 84 license plate isn't a stalker. But usually when I see a 84 license plate, it's a stalker. So let's see if this 84 license plate is a stalker, like a 1984 Stockhead Agent Smith bot. Let's see if it's a 1984 Agent Gestapo in an 84 car. Let's see. There's someone getting in a red car as that red car drives by, and she has her arm hanging out the window in that red car, and she's got a blue shirt on, I think. And then what's this red car gonna do? And what's the red car gonna do? It's gonna back up. And it's gonna start driving right as a blue car drives in front of me. What a surprise. It started driving right when a blue car drove in front of me. I didn't think exactly that thing would happen. Nope. Didn't see that coming. I just never see a red and a blue car together, never. There's someone going in the door of the building right as someone rides by me on a bike. He's going in the door that's directly behind me right as someone rides directly behind me on a bike. Alright, this black 84 car isn't gonna take off, I guess. So let's walk up to the intersection one more time. And then I'll turn the camera off. And then they're gonna stalk me all the way home after I turn the camera off. Here goes that white Panthers bus I always see, like I said last night, and that white truck at the same time. Here comes the FedEx right on time to stalk me like a Gestapo stockhead. And some tan cars and a white car, I think. Oh, that's a 44. Yep, there's the stockheads.